Yes, sir. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to another episode of YSN Radio. Y'all rocking with the man YSN, ladies and gentlemen, listening to the coolest podcast in the South, YSN Radio, that is. And I got myself a very special guest in the building with me right now, man. My good friend, Coffey, is in the building, my man. How you doing, brother?
What it do, man?
How you feeling today, my friend?
I feel good, bro. We just left that party, my boys, they turned up, so
for sure.
they some real music beasts.
Oh, God.
Shout out Lotus, shout out Lil Crimson.
Definitely did their thing tonight, man. Definitely did their thing, bro. You are doing your thing too, my friend. You just dropped one of my favorite songs of the summer, fool. Like that lemonade, bro. That shit is a fucking hit.
Thank you, sir.
That shit is a hit, bro. Like, tell me about your creative process when you making music, bro. Because like the type of music you make, like when I listen to it, it's like transic. You feel me? Like if I feel like I'm listening to like three different voices at one time. You know what I mean? It just adds like so many.
You are, man. You are.
It adds so much like different elements to the music, man. It's like, what's the creative process like when you're creating these hits like that?
So for the most part, I'm my own counsel. Like, when I need to know that something gonna fit, like sound good, I'm really only trying to do it for me right now. And,
Right.
Just do my thing the best way I can.
Right.
And then people, will jump on if they jump on. Just keep it natural.
Yeah. For sure, man. And how long you been like doing this? Around what time did you like first develop this sound, or realize that this is the pocket that you're trying to be in?
Man, it was about a year ago, brother. Like about a year, like I was just randomly messing around in the studio, just getting a feel for being there in there like for long periods of time.
Right.
And like I got to play around. So like once I started really just playing around with it, like it was bound to happen. You know what I'm saying? Like I was trying a lot of things actually, because the way I used to rap, that's for the schoolyard.
I see. So how did you used to rap?
Man, I was real A-B type rap, you know what I'm saying? Like, what's up in this bitch, man? Something, man.
Yeah. As simple as I feel you, man. So it's like, you from Memphis, and so I know like the Memphis rap scene is definitely killing right now, bro. And it's heavy on the street shit, you feel me? And like you being from Memphis and not making street music, do you feel like it's kind of made it harder to stick out? You feel me, in Memphis, like since like that typical Memphis sound, you feel me? Because like you make like very different music, you know what I mean? So it's
it's just because like I've had different experiences. Like, well, I've had some of some street experience, but that's because out of my own youthful ignorance. Yeah. But I wanted to do something different, and
right.
I just that's me. Like I always want to do my own thing. I can't do like what other people do.
Facts.
So I try not to. I try to keep it as real as possible. And my like how my aura and how my character is. Of course, it's not gonna fit in that industry.
Yeah.
But I knew that I wanted to do this. So I had to do it smart. So what I was gonna do, give up and be like, hey, I can't keep up with these street niggas out here. They not really trying to hear what I got going on.
Yeah.
No. So I just moved on. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like I went somewhere else to pop my shit for them. I still rep Memphis to the day I die.
Right.
That's where I was raised.
Right.
But I had to go somewhere to pop my own shit. Get
sure.
a little air for my music. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? And then I'm still cool with everybody that I fuck with out there. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, if I come to first say I fuck with you, that mean I'm still fucking with you.
Facts.
Even though I'm doing my own thing, and you doing your own thing.
Yeah. So since moving to Nashville, have you found like your niche out here?
Nah, I ain't really found the niche. I'm just getting more practice out here.
Right.
In different situations. Like, I do more shows. Like, I'm starting to travel more. Like, I've done a show in every city, major city in Tennessee.
Yeah.
And so I'm just trying to get that my presence down on pack. Like,
right.
How I want people to know me when I pull up. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm cool, calm, collected. Definitely want to turn up all the fucking time.
Yeah.
And
I feel like the most important thing about that is knowing like when is the perfect time to be turned. You feel me? Because a lot of people are on 10 like all the time in situations that don't be calling for it. You feel me? And or whatever the situation may be. So you definitely gotta like read the situation or read the room you in, and like you said, like establish that presence.
Like, okay, bringing it back to like I'm different from the street niggas. I don't do street shit.
Right.
Like, but I know niggas that do. I know how to act when I'm around them. Like, I don't overstep nothing. Like, I don't be out here bullshitting, claiming shit that you don't know. Like,
right.
Nah, nigga. Like, I'm just cool with it. Like, we genuinely, you know, just cohabitate with each other. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not out here doing none of that hot ass shit for no reason. I mean,
how you feel about people who try to portray that image and in their music, but that's not who they are in real life?
I just pray for them.
Why is that?
Because, like, I mean, like, remember I was telling you about how you got to give certain things up when you get in this industry?
Right.
Sometimes people give too much, nigga. Like, and now they got to hold up to that.
Facts.
So you saying you a street nigga? Don't be surprised when the street nigga come and check your ass.
Facts.
Like, do not be surprised. Like, if you say you're a rapper, don't be surprised if a rapper come to tell you to spit a bar, nigga.
I be saying that all the time, man, because it's like I feel like the energy you put out into the world is the same energy that's gonna come back to you, you know. And you gotta be very mindful of the energy you put out. You feel me? Like you saying, if you were in your music or you're on social media and you're putting off this tough guy image, and if that's not who you are, man, like, you're doing yourself a major disservice. You feel me?
I just keep it real as possible, nigga. Like, I'm gonna keep it hard in my way, nigga. Like, I ain't finna just let a nigga just come over and poke my ass for no reason. I ain't finna just be walking around not being able to, you know, retaliate if the pressure is too hard. You know what I'm saying?
I feel you on that one, bro. Cause I feel like, do you think that in the game, like, especially in entertainment, where it's very emphasized on your image, you feel me? Like, the image is definitely like glorified more so than the actual person. So do you feel like with that being the stigma, it makes it harder for people to be real, or for people who are trying to keep it real, do you think it makes it harder for them to navigate through like the hectic environment?
Of course, bro. They gotta get hella creative on how they gonna be able to keep a little piece of their integrity and also out here bullshitting. You know what I'm saying?
Right. So I think about that all the time, man. Like, there's a lot of people, like you said, who get into this shit and they give it parts of themselves. You feel me? But it's like, I feel like the real always prevails. You know, and you can always tell by the people who stick around for long periods of time.
Yeah. Like, people who generally fuck with you, they gon' show you they fuck with you because, like, they starting to trust and believe in what you got going on.
Yeah.
Like, they know that, like, if I help this man get to where he need to be, like, he gon' you know, give me back a blessing.
Right.
If you blessing him. And, you know, it's just like the natural order of things when it comes to, you know, people who fuck with you.
Oh man, I always be thinking about that, bro, because I see, especially in rap, bro, you always see niggas when they make it, they always try to keep their family around them, you know, or like people that they've been close to is like offering them jobs, or, you know, within their crew, and like you said, feeding them and stuff. And so, like, I feel like you're right. If you definitely keep it real with the people who were there from day one, and
yeah, nigga, like,
stay humble. I think that's the biggest thing, is humility.
If you staying humble and you showing your people that you did this all for them,
facts.
That's just like, that's the drive right there.
Right.
We just, and then that's the point where you get rewarded. You know, you feel accomplished because, like, I set out to be able to help this certain amount of people.
Yeah.
And now I'm helping this certain amount of people get on their feet and actually enjoy their life the way they want to. Because, you know, I got folks right now that they can't enjoy like how they want to. Because it's just situations they got themselves in, or, you know, just economically brought up that way. You know what I'm saying? Like, some people just don't got the means to do these things. And that's why I just like, I want to blow up so fucking bad for these folks. Mm-hmm. Like, I real deal am doing this so these people can have a chance to live and see different than what they already know. Yeah. Like, I got cousins, bro, that, man, it be hurting me when I see that they can't even just enjoy what they want to enjoy. Mm-hmm. Because they too, occupied with bullshit that's happened. Right. You know what I'm saying?
And I think that loyalty is a big drive, you feel me? Because everybody wants to make sure that their people are straight, when their time comes, you feel me? I don't know, like, that's real shit, man. So where do you see yourself being in 10 years? In 10 years from now, where do you see Coffey being?
Bro, I'm gonna stack this this real estate stuff. Right. Sky high, bro.
Like, getting into the real estate market?
Oh yeah, I'm finna be in there deep. That's probably where most of this bread finna go, bro.
For sure. Have you started taking any classes like the real estate exam or anything like that? Because I've been thinking about getting into real estate after I graduate.
I mean, like, I'm not finna like become an agent.
Oh, got you. What do you mean?
I'm finna just start buying and flipping, and then coming up that way.
Hell yeah. So like, that shit's actually pretty crazy, man. Like, you ever see those shows on HGTV? Like, Flip This House? They always have it on if you go to the doctor's office for some reason.
I mean, somebody just told me, fool. Like,
that should be crazy,
I was kind of brought up like that for a few years, so
that's real life
bound
shit
to happen.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
That's just fun. Like, one thing I fucks with about like the house flipping is like the transformations.
Oh, fool!
That could be made.
Fool, I ain't been in some houses that have been so fucked up, fool. Like, bruh, like me and my brother Tebow, that man, we had to go gut this house. Yeah, it was on Burns. That's like South Memphis. Yeah, and fool, we get the door open, fool. We walk in, and this house had burned down. So we walk in, fool, the whole living room floor, gone, nigga. It was gone. Like, it was just studs in that motherfucker. Wait a minute. In the bottom of the house right there.
Damn. So you walked through the front door and just fell in
we
the
had
big
to
ass hole.
We put it like a cinder block.
Yeah.
In the middle of that hole, so we could like jump from platform to platform.
Damn.
One platform was just hanging halfway, burnt to shit. You know what I'm
saying?
Damn. And we had to gut there, and that shit was awful, fool.
Gutting it? Like, did you like find like pieces like furniture or something? Like, was it just completely empty when you found it?
Nah, it was shit in there. Fool, like, it was a whole mattress in there we had to get out. But remind you, the fucking big ass hole right there from we had to climb in the hole, out the hole. Yeah, this shit wasn't worth it, fool. Damn. Shit wasn't worth the bread that we was doing it for. But we still did it because we just had to.
Right. So how long did it take to get it all the way cleaned out?
We ain't even get it all the way cleaned out. I ain't gonna lie. We got it to damn near cleaned out. But then, like, we got rid of that motherfucker.
Got rid of the house?
Oh, yeah, bro. Big sold that motherfucker.
I was looking on Zillow the other day. I was curious about what houses are going for. I seen, like, on Zillow, you could buy, like, abandoned homes or, like, burnt homes. You feel me? And I know it's, like, marketed towards people who flip houses. But, like, where do you usually... If not on the internet, how do you find like houses that like are burnt down or abandoned? Is like a database that they keep them all in or something?
Yeah, like there is a database, and you have to get like an account and everything signed up to view those things. And some you just can look online if you ever get like a real tip, right? And you really just get a nose to like find that deal. Yeah, like sometimes it just happens. Some people you meet, you can go down to the city, see what they got going.
That shit is hard, man. So, like, when you making these transformations and like doing the construction, do you have like an architect that you get floor plans from, or how does that process go?
So, hold up, say that one more time.
It's like when you remodeling these homes, like after you gut them out and shit, like. Do you get like floor plans from like architects and stuff?
Architects will come in and they'll do their thing, and we have to follow that plan like to the teeth.
That should be tripping me out, man. So like when you walk into like people's houses, can you like look around and like tell like certain like stuff of like how old it is or things like that?
Yeah. Like, fool. So people don't understand like when you be going in them houses, you know how you bang on the wall, it be like stone almost. Right? Yeah. Fool, there'd be like plastered chicken wire that be in these houses that's been up since like the 1920s.
Damn.
And that shit heavy as hell. Like it's like concrete, and it'll cut your bitch ass.
The chicken wire.
Yeah, the chicken wire would definitely slice your stupid ass.
Damn. I think like the oldest house I've ever been in was like the Martin Luther King house in Atlanta.
Oh yeah.
You ever been there before?
No.
Oh, that house is like super old, man.
I was born in Atlanta, but I've only been to Atlanta like I think 2 times.
2?
Since I was born there.
Bro, Atlanta is the shit, man.
It really is.
You gotta
go
to
down there
Atlanta,
and I was like,
bro.
damn, like I fuck with the vibe out here.
I fucks with ATL food. It sucks that this pandemic RB down there this summer, for sure. But
they don't give 2 shits out
there.
Nigga,
ATL is the place to be. As far as like black entertainment or black anything, I feel like Atlanta is the mecca of black people.
Okay, I feel. Hey, in that museum there too?
They the Trap Museum?
No. Like
there's like got a Coke Museum. There's a few museums out there.
It's like an actual African American museum.
Yeah. The Civil Rights Museum. Yeah.
Okay.
It's hard, bro, and it has Martin Luther King and Coretta Scott King is like buried. Like
you ever been to the one in Memphis?
No.
Go see that motherfucker.
They got the Lorraine Hotel as a
we were doing some work on the Lorraine Motel, and they let us like go through the exhibit. Food, like man, it's some crazy like finite information in there. Food, like stuff you just like but you didn't know like the specifics of it. You know what I'm saying? Like you know, like whoa.
Bro, I was listening to Dolph's new album on my way here, and he has a skit on there. It's called the Black Friday skit. And so if you go and listen to this, it's like Dolph is on having a conversation with this older dude. And so he was like, yeah, man, I've been knowing your pop since 68 around Black Friday. And he was saying, Dolph was like, you know, what's Black Friday? So the man replies, he says, when Martin Luther King was assassinated, it happened on a Friday. So for all the black people in Memphis, they just said it was Black Friday, and nobody went to school, nobody did anything. And it's like, that's one thing I learned like today that really like surprised me, because I didn't know that Black Friday had 2 different meanings. You feel me? Is that something I
didn't know that either.
Yeah, it's just crazy, man. It's just crazy, but I can only imagine how much like information is in that hotel, because like it was where it happened, you know what I'm saying? It's crazy, bro. When I went to his house, the tour guide knew, like, he was telling us about, like, stories about what happened in each room. He was like, yeah, so a story about Martin, he had a toy car, and he rode his car all around the floor, and he was saying something about how Martin Luther King had climbed out the window onto the roof or something like that. And he was talking about Martin got in trouble and Martin got a whooping. Like, how do you know that Martin Luther King was in here as a kid getting a whooping? But he said like a lot of the stories were passed down from like his siblings that also lived in the house too. So, but this is crazy, just like how much stuff you'll learn about like. In museum, oh no, man, museums are tight, bro.
Yeah.
Have you ever been to the Trap Museum?
Nah, ain't never been.
Well, you gotta go to the Trap Museum for it. It's pretty cool. See, I really like got some cool shit in there, man. It's crazy because you walk into the Trap Museum and you know it's like $10, and so you walk into the museum and it's like a living room, and the living room got like fucking peas on the table. Got like bricks on the wall, like that couch is like old, you feel me? It's like an old TV, and it's like, you know what I'm saying, it's
real hole in the joint.
Exactly. It's just like nigga, the fucking trap, bro. Like like it's just crazy, man. It's like real. And then you walk into the kitchen. It's like a model kitchen, and they got fucking pounds on the table, on the stove.
So
they got
it's just folk going in there snapping up and shit.
facts. You feel me? And it's like they got crack, like fake crack in the pots on the stove. This shit's crazy.
Bro, I remember the first time like I saw like an actual crack ball. Like somebody had just pulled that hoe out, and I was like, "What the fuck?"
Whoa. Where was you at that crack was on the menu?
Huh?
Where were you at that had crack on the menu? It was just available.
Knoxville.
Dead.
No lie, fool.
I don't doubt that at all.
I was smoking a blunt with somebody, fool. And they made it pull the crack rock out, and I immediately just like stopped smoking. Like I was just like, oh fuck no.
Oh,
like,
shit.
I really was tweaking too. Like I was like, bro, like boy, he got like some dust on the blunt, nigga. I'm like, oh hell no. I said, I'm out here tripping.
Oh
so
no.
I dipped because I was
Hell
just like,
yeah.
all right, bro, like. And then it started making sense. I was like, why do you people knocking on the man door like this?
Damn, that's just crazy. But like, I remember I worked with this dude, man, a few years back. It was this older guy. That's when I was working as a cook, and I remember I was in there. I was talking about like, I wonder what people like first time smoking crack was like, because like, who gave it to you? Where were you at? And like, why
Like,
did you choose to do it?
I used to didn't even know where to like.
Exactly, like
go
where do you find crack at?
to
You feel
see
me?
anybody doing it?
Exactly. So it's like the older dude that was in the kitchen with us, he was like, I smoke crack. I smoke crack.
You straight up, fool. Straight
Bro, I
up.
swear, he was like, y'all done smoke crack. You feel me? Like I was like,
Fool
bro.
straight nodding his head like.
Oh god.
Mhm,
And
yep.
so I was like, all right, so I'm gonna need you to, fill me on some information. I was like, what got you introduced to fucking crack? You feel me? So this
How
is like,
are you doing, nigga?
bro, this is like the craziest story I've ever heard in my life, bro. So this man tells me, he said he was hooking up with this girl, right? And she told him if he smokes crack, it will help him get hard.
No, fool.
I swear to God, that's what this man tells me.
Damn.
And so this man did it, bro. Like he smoked the crack food, and
Man, he wasn't even thinking about fucking anymore. He was just.
this what makes matter worse, fool. It didn't even work.
Okay, it's crack, nigga.
Like,
Like,
this man, he was saying,
what is it supposed to do, really?
Oh, me, he was like, well, she said it was gonna make me to get hard, but so I was like, fuck it, and he's like, so I smoked it, but it didn't even work. And just after that, he just was hooked.
Damn. That's stupid. I ain't gonna lie, that's stupid.
I hope that man is doing okay, but no, yeah, man, that shit was insane. For I was not expecting to hear that from somebody. Like, that's just an insane way to get hooked on like a very strong drug. You know what I mean?
Who even fucking does that shit though?
It's wild, man.
I know a lot of people that do heroin and shit, but
Bro, I think I used to work with somebody
I stay away from them niggas.
who did that. I
They be
remember
on that other shit.
it's some crazy shit, man. I remember I was working with somebody and I was like, just joking. I was like, where do you get heroin from? Like, how much does it even cost? Like, I was just joking around, and one of my coworkers was like, well, you can get black tar. It goes for like $20, or you want to get some good shit. It's gonna be. I was like, whoa, hold on.
That's what I'm saying. Like crackheads, they're not functional anymore. And heroin addicts aren't functional either, but they can be. You know what I'm saying?
It's crazy, man. Like, I don't know. I done like knew a couple people that got into that shit, man. And it's like some scary shit, bro, because it's like it's so dangerous. You feel me? It's just like, damn, man.
It is very dangerous. And I don't employ anybody to try any fucking crazy drugs,
Bro,
like,
at all, man. Like,
no pill popping, bro. Like,
that's one thing that really
fuck
like
with no
bugs
pill
me, bro. Is like the pills, man. I really like. I don't know, bro. I don't understand why that is so popular. You feel me? And so many people are like be dying, bro. Like, you don't understand, man. Like, them pills be fucking niggas up, bro. Like, it's ridiculous,
They can
man.
cause some crazy imbalances in your body.
Well, I know people that are like literally like are like completely different people because of like the pills. You feel me? Like, the way they operate, the way they think, like everything about them is just like off. You know what I mean? Because of the drugs, bro. And it's like if you're abusing them like so much for so long, it's crazy, bro. Like, I can't tell you how many people I know or have known of like in this area that have died from like pill related deaths, like overdoses and shit over the past like 2 years, bro. That shit's insane, man. And people still do it, bro. I'm just like, yo, like, niggas is dying from. I don't know, bro. I really don't condone that shit at all, bro. I can't even listen to like music that like really like promotes that shit. Yeah, you feel me? Like, it makes me uncomfortable.
And then, but you wanna know the fucked up part is?
Yeah.
That shit be lit though. Like, when they be making songs about them.
That's the thing, man. It's like they be hard, but it's like, damn, man. Like, this shit crazy, bro. This shit's really. I feel like it's probably like the same thing as you dancing to songs about killing people. I mean, killing people is awful. You shouldn't kill anyone. But when you listen to music and they talking about like some gang shit like that, you get hype. You know what I'm saying? It's talking about
fucking time to take a nigga out.
Terrible violence. You feel me?
To.
So I feel like party and a drug rap is like the same thing. I mean, like, it's bad, but it sounds really good. But you know what I mean? And that just kind of makes it worse in a way, because it's like, damn.
Yeah, bro.
You know, it's crazy.
Because then when you like, yeah, when you sit back out of the hype and you listen,
you analyze what's like they're actually saying, you're just like, damn, bro, this shit's insane.
This shit kind of sad. But yeah, that's why I try to just make music. Like, no matter how I'm feeling, I just try to make it, and try to do it off experience and emotion and like emotional feelings, like
right.
And it don't even mean just soft emotions. You know what I'm saying? Like like all your emotions, like your turned emotions, you know, and your not so turned emotions.
I know you was telling me earlier about like your characters, like the Midnight Coffee and the Good Morning Coffee. Like, tell me about the difference between those two, because I feel like how we were talking about earlier, how you saying you're listening to like 3 different voices, like 3 different people. You feel me? Like, tell me, like, what's the comparison and contrast between like Midnight and Morning Coffee?
So yeah, like I was telling you earlier, it was just like I always, in every decision I make, I feel conflicted for some reason.
Right.
Like, I'm always being pulled in this way and pulled that way about like what I wanted, how I wanted to go down.
Yeah.
So like, I just feel like they're really showing my music. I got different voices coming at you, different tones and emotions hitting you all at like one time, and then I try to bring it together and harmonize it as best as I can. So like it'll create like, I don't know, almost like this vibration of the body. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like when it comes to like feeling those tones, like, and then when it comes to my words, like I write mostly what I write down is just like freestyle stuff. Like I'll be freestyling, and then I'll try to make those freestyles kind of make sense. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And it'll be the song. But most of the time, like, it's just off the feeling, bro. Like, how I'm feeling is what I'm gonna lay down.
Yeah.
Like,
you like to capture the moment.
Oh yeah, that's all it is. Capturing the moment.
I always wanted to be in a room while people are like making a hit. You feel me? Like I'm talking about all the major hits, like the groundbreaking raps, like music, or just shit that's just fucking hard. You know what I mean? Yeah, bro. I always wanted to like be in an environment that, like, you feel me, everybody knows in the room that this is gonna be a hit, or you in this like studio whilst, and it's like that. I don't know, bro. I've always wanted to like see the creative process that goes behind, like,
bro. I feel like I've been in at least
really
two 2 occasions like that.
How so?
They just hadn't really just taken off like that because of how just the marketing is.
Yeah.
But I mean, you know it's a hit. Sometimes your hit just don't got the right path to actually be the hit. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like the song might actually be the hit, but you gotta like send that motherfucker through the whole procedure, nigga, and see if it make it.
So what do you think makes songs hits? You feel me? Like what about it that like makes something a hit? You feel me?
Bruh,
what do you think that is?
It's when the lyrics marry the beat. If they meet and it sound perfect, like you have no objections to it. Vocally and electronically.
Facts.
It's just lit, bro. Like you know it, fool. And everybody know it.
I think that's the thing. It's just like you really can't define what a hit is. It's just how it makes you feel. You know? Because there's been a lot of thinking about all like the greatest hits just in music in general. You know? Just the way it makes you feel. It either brings you back to a certain time or, you know what I'm saying? It just like just the way it feels, you know? Like right now I'm think about Low by Flo Rida.
Oh yeah.
When that song come on with T-Pain, bro, like
everybody know
what time it is. You feel me? Like, and that shit's crazy, bro. I was actually watching this video the other day about T-Pain, and it was talking about just how many hits that man has had. And I feel like when it comes like experimental rap and R&B singing, bro, I feel like T-Pain was one of like the pioneers for like the new wave that we're in right now, bro. Food. Like T-Pain really don't be getting the credit he's due, bro.
That nigga is the fucking GOAT.
That nigga is the
actual GOAT status, nigga. Like,
think about how big auto-tune is in the game right now.
Bro, that nigga is like he's like the Tom Brady of the music.
The Tom Brady of
he real deal. Like
I feel like if there was like
he made some plays and they all smashed, nigga. Like he smashed on us.
I think if there had to be a Mount Rushmore of rappers, T-Pain.
He gotta be up there.
He
introduced a whole new wave, like a literal wave. Like who do you know nowadays is don't dabble in auto tune, just or anything.
I don't.
You don't.
It's just crazy, man.
Maybe outside of rap, but in rap, who do you know?
Right. Do you know who else really ushered in a brand new era that they don't get the credit for?
Who?
Soulja Boy.
Yeah. I mean, yeah.
Think about it, bro. Think about it, man. Like when Soulja Boy first came out, he was the first person to use the internet as a marketing tool.
Yeah. I can't even take that from him, but
like the whole character of Soulja Boy, you feel me? Just like bright colors and like crazy energy, you feel me? And like
you remember the clothes?
That's oh my god, bro, it's just crazy, man. Like the fashion, bro.
Bro, they had a shirt that come all the way to the shins.
The fashion, man. The fashion is crazy, bro. I was talking about this earlier, bro. Just how big clothes was back then.
Niggas had straight AKs and fucking Dracos under them hoes.
That's just insane. Like niggas was really walking around in quadruple XL t-shirts. And they skinny
with
as
a
me.
With a whole picnic under there.
Oh me, it should be crazy to me, bro. Crazy to me. Niggas really dress like that. You know what's wild is like niggas who grew up in that era, like people who grew up in that era where that was the fashion statement. You feel me? Like they look at how we dress now, and
they laugh.
You feel me? Like they try to like give you shit because your clothes fit, bro. I remember I was hanging out with my pops and one of his friends, man, and I'm just sitting there chilling, bro, minding my business. I had just like a regular fit on, you feel me? Just a regular fit jeans and a t-shirt, you feel me? Yeah. And chilling. So his friend's looking at me up and down. He was like, "Hey man, I got a question." I was like, "What's up?" This man looked at me and he was like, "Why do you young cats your age just wear skinny jeans and tight clothes all the time?" I was like, "Yo, first of all, these aren't skinny jeans. they fit. You feel? There's a difference between fitted jeans and skinny jeans. You feel me? Skinny jeans,
they just slim.
Exactly. Skinny jeans hug.
Skinny jeans like these.
Exactly. Like they hug your legs. You can see like everything in your legs.
Sports pants.
But like fitted, I feel like if your shit is fitted, it's like fitted to your body type. You feel me? I'm a skinny dude. You feel me?
I ain't gonna
So it's like I like wearing fitted clothes because it fit. You feel me? I don't like having all that space. You know what I'm saying?
Or not enough space.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
you feel me? I'm just like, I don't know, bro. And it's like you grew up in an era where your pants had to be like 3 times your size, and like that was the thing. Like niggas is just walking around
baggy ass shit.
Baggy
like
ass
human
shit.
parachutes.
Oh me, it's just like
looking like if a leaf blower come by, nigga, it might be over with.
Exactly.
For me.
I'm just like, look, bro, like let's both examine our outfits right now, because you have the big ass clothes on. I have fitted clothes on. Let's just be honest with each other and just agree that I just look better.
Damn.
You feel me? I feel like that was fair, but it's insane, bro. Cause like dudes, it'll be older cats, man, with the same body type as me, skinny as me, and they wearing clothes that like they lost a lot of weight, and they just can't buy no clothes.
A human arm in a sleeve.
Yes. You know how weight loss commercials, like they always like have the pants like stretched out all the way, and he was like, these used to be my pants. You feel me? And it's just like they took them pants and just like wrapped it.
You know them like inflatable suits them people be wearing, and, you know, with the fan in it. And you know when the fan off, like that shit just baggy as hell. They just look like a wet grocery bag in there.
Like a dish rag. I don't know, bro. That was a very bold fashion statement, bro. I feel like rap has definitely gotten bougier over the years, bro. Cause like that era, bro. Like them baggy clothes, like a tall white tee and a box Chevy. If you had a box Chevy and it was rocking long fit tee, white tee, like you was fresh as hell. Like you was that nigga. You feel me? Like everybody was rapping.
Forces, nigga.
Exactly.
You had the forces on. You got the do rag on.
Exactly.
You was doing it.
Everybody was rapping about the 24
straight box Chevy.
Exactly, 24 Chevy on 24. Everybody was rapping about that. You feel me? But
they
now,
driving next to planes on them tall motherfuckers.
Oh god. And now niggas is pushing Lambos and rocking Gucci.
They going into real like designer fashion.
It's just crazy. It's like the bars just gotten raised higher and higher.
I fuck with fashion though. Like I fuck with
bro, fashion and hip hop, bro. It's insane.
Bro, go right now. Like if you could get a brand right now, like somebody finna bring that hoe through the door right now.
Yeah.
Give it to you. What would it be?
Like what clothing brand? Like one that already exists?
Yeah, like anything.
I really fuck with Adidas, bro.
Oh shit. Okay.
I'm a big Adidas fan. I like Nike, man. Don't get me wrong. Like I rocks with Nike, but like Adidas, that's my jam.
Yeah, I fuck with Adidas too.
They really got I feel like the reason why Adidas is so cool is because Nike is just as hard, if not harder. But everybody wears Nike, you know what I'm saying? So you're more likely to see you see Nike everywhere you look. But that Adidas stuff, you feel me? Like it's hard. And like it's not really like
you could.
Exactly, like it's Adidas is hard.
Hard.
You feel me? And it's like I don't know, you just like step out the box, rock some Adidas, man. The stripes, bro. I dig it, man.
I like finding like those up and coming like designer brands, like people, you know, that people really don't know about, but it's still like exclusive shit for some reason.
Who's the one? Some of your favorite like low underground designers right now?
Man, fucking definitely Supreme, bro.
Supreme? I don't know if that's underground anymore.
It kind of still is, but like it ain't like it ain't that many people doing like shit like that. I don't think.
I got a homie, bro. This man has all the Supreme you'll ever find, bro. Shout out to my nigga J Mike, bro. Like this man has all the Supreme, bro. I'm telling you, like every time I see this man, he has on Supreme. It's crazy. Like it be regular t-shirts or a fucking sweater. the jacket, the pants, like everything is Supreme.
Straight hype beast.
I'm just like, damn.
Straight Captain Flex on a nigga.
Like just flexing hard as hell every single time, bro.
Fool, I'm trying to tell you, bro. Flexing too hard, you make too many niggas salty. Fool. They gonna try you, bro. Too many niggas salty, they gonna try you.
That's crazy.
You gotta keep the flex to a respectable level. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh yeah, he doing this thing. It's inspiring, but it ain't making you hate me. You know what I'm saying? Like,
why you think that is?
It's like if I come in this bitch full fucking Supreme down, nigga, I tattoo Supreme on my gums type.
Oh,
shit.
damn.
Like, you know. They gonna be like, fuck you got going, bro. Like, you flexing way too fucking hard, nigga. Coming through this motherfucker thinking all that, nigga.
You gonna be like the nigga.
Got me fucked up.
The Bape nigga. You remember them videos where he was just walking in Supreme saying, fuck Supreme, and just like slapping the shit out of people?
Damn.
You ever seen them videos, man?
Hell no.
That shit's crazy. Yeah, you gotta look him up, bro. It's wild. It's like this man, he's just walking around. It's some New York nigga, bro. He's this big ass nigga, man. And he's walking around and niggas who's wearing Supreme, he like walks up to him, like snatches their shirt off and just starts smacking it. Like, and he's like, fuck Supreme. Pop, pop. Like beating their ass, like fuck the Supreme, like bait. I don't know. That's just crazy. You gotta find that shit. But I don't know. I think that shit's wild, man. People do be flexing like stupid hard with the designer though. That shit's crazy. I be seeing like a lot of niggas, they say like, y'all don't even have swag. Like your clothes is expensive, but you don't know how to dress.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's a lot of niggas I feel like be doing it. Like they take the designers and they don't know how to put it together.
Yeah.
Like
I just keep it to, I keep it light. I keep it light on it. I got the design. I just keep it to a level where you wouldn't even know like I had some of that shit on.
It's like some low key like flex tucked away type shit.
Real low key with it, just so I can be able to make my moves the way I need to.
Yeah, you don't want too many eyes.
Too many people getting in my way.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Cause I mean, like,
you flex too hard, and somebody is gonna get you.
Like if I'm flexing too hard, nigga, that's just on a special occasion in this motherfucker. Like,
right.
Like I'm out right now, you know.
Facts.
I'm out here.
I'm showing out
fresh
right now.
chop right now, you know.
I'm showing out.
I'm with my people right now. I don't give a fuck, nigga. I'm showing out. But on a normal business day, it's just business, bro. Just business.
So we just got back from LA not too long ago, bro. Like, how did you feel when we was out there, man? LA was.
Oh, I was mad we left, fool. I was so mad I was coming back home. Like,
oh me, bro. Like when we was, I don't know, but I feel like when I was out there, it was just so comfortable, cause I feel like that was a life that I'm supposed to be living. You know, it was kind of like I was going into the future and seeing what my life is going to be like.
Yeah, it really was.
When I keep, you know what I'm saying, keeping working, you feel me? I'm just like, this is hard, you feel me? I definitely need to go back out. What was your favorite part about being in LA?
Studios.
Hell yeah.
The studios is so fucking live. And then that Mexican restaurant we found.
Oh,
that was so motherfucking buzzing, bro.
Like Pinchers.
Pinches.
Pinches. Yo, if you listening in LA, definitely shout out to Pinches food.
Yeah, let's get like 2 free tortas.
It's just crazy.
For shouting you out right here. Like, that's, I mean, come on.
No, LA. The studios in LA were crazy, bro. One thing I liked about the studios in LA was how efficient they ran. You feel me? Like, remember that episode or that studio in Watts? It was like, I think Wattage Studios. Yeah. Like, shout out to Watts, Wattage Studios in LA. Real cool people. But what I fucked with about that setup, man, is like you walk in, and it's just like a giant building.
With straight units in it.
Exactly, and this, like you walking down the hallway and there's all these doors almost. You walking in like an apartment or a dorm or something, and on the other side of each door is a studio. And like it's crazy, but like walking down the hallway and you hear like somebody singing. You walk a little further, and it's like a rock band. You walk a little further and somebody's rapping. It's just like damn, like it's like so many different worlds behind all these doors, bro. it was like that whole vibe, man. It was like so cool.
It was like
bro.
a Courage the Cowardly Dog episode in that motherfucker.
It's exactly. It's like one of them things where you open up the door. It's just like a different
shit going on in there.
It's just wow, man. And shout out to Excellent Studios too.
Man, big
LA,
shout out
bro.
to Excellent.
Cause like,
fool, you wouldn't even know that motherfucker was there. Bro.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
you wouldn't even, you
was
walking straight past that hoe, cause that hoe looked abandoned.
Oh me, and it's so funny, bro. Cause it's like that's one thing I noticed about studios, bro. It's like on the outside they look like regular buildings or tucked away in the cut, or if it's like Excellent, you walk right past you feel me. It's kind of like some secret
and it's on a main road.
Exactly, it's right on Hollywood Boulevard. But it's like soon as you walk through that door, it's like an extravagant world. You know what I mean? It's so crazy, bro. It's like,
damn right.
It's crazy how they do it up in LA.
Right. You would walk right past because you thought that building was abandoned, but you just get a random dude come out there and just be like, "Hey, y'all had y'all session for this time? Come on in."
Right. It's like trying to get into a secret club.
Cool. Walk in, like the building gets progressively like better.
Exactly. It's crazy, man.
Like you go in the front, yeah, it's still holding up the Mirage. But then you get there in the back, and it's just like, what the fuck is going on? It's fresh ass studios back there.
Man,
everything
like,
nice, clean, nice and clean.
I remember one time I went to the studio. This is out here. I walked in, like when you first walk in, they got like the desk area, like the front desk, and it's like a room, like right there. Like niggas is getting their hair cut and shit.
Yeah.
This shit was crazy because it was like 9 o'clock at night and niggas was in there getting chopped. I was like, damn. And then you walk through the back and it's like state of the art studio. It's wild,
bruh. Cause you just reminded me, like, I don't know why I just thought of this out of nowhere, but I remember I seen a nigga get a tattoo in the middle of a full like party. It was at DMG, fool. It was at the nigga got the tattoo, walked out and started turning up with nigga fresh open wound on his chest. Started turning up in this bitch. I was like,
hell no.
What am I looking at right now? There's a whole mosh pit right now.
Hell no. That's insane.
Well, man. I've been to some crazy shows at DMG though.
DMG Studios?
Ooh, I went to another one and like shout out to my homie Ronan. That man was throwing that joint. At the end of that joint, it was like a rock concert.
Yeah.
And that motherfucker was, I ain't gonna lie, like that whole lit. Like I stayed for it. Mm-hmm. And it actually turned out to be lit as fuck. Niggas in there, you know, punching the shit out of each other.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I've been to a rock show before. It was crazy. I actually I hosted it. And it was my first time.
Of course. It
was in Knoxville, man. It was Exam Jam. And I was hosting, bro. It was my first time ever like doing a rock show. Yeah. And I had done like rap shows, of course, you feel me? But I've never done a rock show. So like a completely different crowd.
Yeah.
And so I get on stage, man, and I'm killing it, bro. And it's like it was cool because it was like the vibes were so much different. You know what I mean?
It was so different.
Exactly, bro. Like because everybody's there to have a good time. Like they don't care about all the extra shit. Like they're there to have a good time. It was crazy. And then like the music, bro, was awesome, man.
Bro, it's lit.
It's
bro.
like some pretty cool music. It was pretty dope.
I was mad I didn't record it. I was mad I didn't record it because like I knew this nigga was gonna knock a phone out of my hand and stomp on that bitch, and I really had to get down on the nigga.
The crazy, I remember it was wild, man, because the band that was playing, their music started off like, I think it was the Crumb Snatchers, bro. Their music started off very like calm and like tranquil, you feel me? Like it was kind of like some chill, you know what I'm saying, chill vibes going on. And then literally out of nowhere, like at the drop of a dime, they just start going like going crazy, like like going hard, and the whole crowd just starts fighting.
Bruh,
it was literally like sun up, sun down.
They lit, fool. Like
that shit was crazy, man. I was like, damn, I had to jump in there myself.
Some of my niggas gonna be listening to this, and I know y'all ain't never experienced no shit like that. But go try it, nigga. Like that shit crazy. Like
it's
them
crazy.
Them folks crazy, fool. Like
I think what's the craziest thing you've ever seen in a mosh pit?
I seen like this one like chick. She was small as hell too. Mm-hmm. she was just in the middle of all the just testosterone, nigga. But was in there flinging niggas, in there flinging them
like
niggas,
Superwoman.
Like, and I was just like, damn, like she, like I'll go in. I remember one time, bro, my first like concert that I ever really say I went to. Right. It was Excision. I didn't know who that was. Facts. I didn't know what kind of music he had. But you know, some of my folks out there in Knoxville said, "We going to this concert." I said, "Fuck it, I'll go with y'all." Right. But that shit was turned, nigga. That shit was, bro. It was so much bass, nigga. His whole routine was just bass, nigga. Yeah. He was dooming our shit. With, like at one point, I was vibrating so fucking hard, nigga. Like I couldn't even like move. I was in like a transmitted state. Like damn. That's when I was in the mosh pit, nigga. I'm in the mosh pit, full shirtless and that, sweaty as a motherfucker. Going crazy. No, not even niggas just pushing niggas, but like I'm real deal, just like dodging these niggas, like also real like Chinese ancient art shit, nigga. Like I'm real deal in there, niggas rolling off of me, fool, like just boom, and like. I'm in there, fool, tranquil. Like it was full euphoria, nigga. I mean, I was high a little bit, right? Also some dope, but you know, it wasn't nothing crazy. It was full moment, nigga. Like I had absorbed the moment and was high off the moment. Like, bro, that's
that's what I'm saying. Like it's crazy. Like those type of experiences you can't recreate that feeling.
No, you can't, fool. Like it felt like drugs too. Like.
It is a drug, man, because like that adrenaline that you get, just like you said, the euphoric feeling that you get of just like dance, like it's addicting, man. It's really addicting.
Ooh, and he was going hard with that bass. Like I didn't have no earplugs or nothing. Didn't nobody tell me, nigga. And I was in there getting destroyed, nigga.
Bro, that's one thing. Like I get on my nerves when I go to concerts and like it just be so loud. Like Like, oh no, it always happens if you get too close to the stage, like, or too far, you know what I'm saying? If you far on, like, either side, like, right where the speakers are. Yeah. And it's like, if you don't have earbuds, like, it'll tear your shit up.
Destroyed, nigga. Like,
destroyed. It will tear you up.
I walked outside, and it was, I had somebody trying to talk to me, but I don't know who it was, but it was real deal. Like, you know, in Call of Duty, they throw that grenade at you, and your shit just go, I was in there like just looking out in the street like damn, I really can't hear right now, you know me. And then somebody had walked up to me, they were just like hey, and I was just like
looking at
nigga, like just looking
like you didn't even hear the man.
I was like huh. But I had got scared too. I was like, damn, I'm deaf now. I fully accepted it too. Like I said, hey, if I was gonna go out, that was crazy. That was the last shit I ever heard.
Bro.
But
I mean, yeah, if it was to go out, at least you went out with a bang. Yeah, that's insane, bro.
That crazy at EDM concert.
I think the craziest thing I've seen in a mosh pit, the craziest thing I've ever seen in a mosh pit, was a man in a wheelchair.
Damn, surfing.
No, like
he was just down there.
He was just in the pit, just like getting sloshed around. He had a beer in his hand too, and like, no, he was a pro fool. Like he was sitting in the chair, and like he was just getting bounced around in his chair. Like he was bopping to the music, just getting bounced around. I've never seen anything like that before. Like I've never seen anything like that before. It was crazy. It was a crazy thing to see, and it made me feel good because it's like he's like. He was living his life, man.
He's living his life.
You feel me? Like, didn't care.
He worked with what he had.
Exactly, man. I don't know. It was some really cool stuff to see, man. Never seen anything like that before. At all.
Right.
I don't know. I have a good friend of mine. And he's in a chair. And I remember, like, seeing him at some parties, like, dancing with girls, like, you know what I'm saying, getting dances with girls, and he would just be having time. I don't know. I think it's cool, man. Like when dudes and like people can like make the most out of like, you know what I mean, like make the most out of life, no matter what cards you were dealt. feel me? It's a very beautiful thing to see.
Yeah, it really is, bro. Like, I don't know. I can't even explain like when how bad I want like my people to see these experiences that because I feel like I have been through some different experiences that normal Memphis niggas went through.
Right.
And if only they all could see that.
That's what I say, bro. Cause it's like I've seen some very interesting things. You feel me? Like just through the different choices and different routes I've taken. Like I've been able to see some very extraordinary things,
bro.
Like,
and it'll be odd, and then it'll be awesome sometimes. Like
right. And it's like
a lot of odd.
I just wish, like, you know, man, it's just crazy, man. Cause do you ever just think about just like how blessed you have to be able to go around and like experience different cultures and like different, like see different like sides of life. You know what I'm saying? It's really inspiring for me, at least. I always wanted to get out the country, man.
Oh yeah, bro. I'm out of here too.
And you've been to go to Japan.
I'm manifesting it, bro. Like I'm gonna be there.
Right.
I'm gonna be there, and like this time next year, I'm gonna be there.
Bro, that's hard, bro.
I'm gonna go see what's up out there.
How long are you gonna stay out there?
As long as I can.
You know what part? Like around Tokyo?
Probably a little away, like away from there. I kind of want to be towards the middle of the island.
Yeah.
I don't want to have to deal with the tsunamis and shit.
Oh, bro.
No,
that
not to laugh
insane.
on that.
Oh, man. My sister lives in Hawaii, bro. And she's having the time of her life on the islands, bro. So I can just imagine.
Because that never see nothing. They don't see no bad.
Oh, me. It's insane. I'm just like, you are doing the damn thing. But I really fucked with Japanese culture, man. I feel like.
Me too, bro.
Like, anime, the dress, like the fashion, it's crazy, man.
It's really, and then like the traditions food, like it's just like it's real, just like traditional stuff they be going through.
Right.
I think it's starting to change though. I've been seeing a lot of different stuff, like with the younger generation. I mean, they still, you know, I don't know. Then again, I never really knew it to begin with. It's like kind of part of my life I was missing.
So you feel like you go by going out there, you'll be able to learn a lot more about yourself and the culture.
Something gonna give if I do that. Like I'm finna go somewhere like I ain't been to since I was like 3.
Yeah.
It's like 20 something years, and just finna experience it. Like, I'm down for the experience, no matter how it go out.
Facts, man. Facts, bro. I always wanted to live in another country just to see what it would feel like. I feel like that's a completely different vibe. Because I've been in America all my life, you know, and it's like sometimes, you know, especially when you've been in one place all your life, it's hard to imagine what it'd be like somewhere else. Yeah. You know, and it's like, you know, I go to different states or something like that, you feel me? But like different cultures, you feel like, think about it, like Japanese culture compared to American culture, you know, and just living in a completely different way of life than what you spent your entire life living in. I feel like bro. That would be a very amazing experience.
I know, fool. And I just feel like I gotta
life change.
I gotta do some shit like that,
right?
To progress my music, like I have to go.
You have to see the world. You gotta.
I have to go
it's inspiring. It's inspiration, man. It really is, bro. A country I've really wanted to go to and experience was Italy.
Italy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I heard it's really dope over there.
Hell yeah, man.
What part?
Like around Milan.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's dope.
It is, man. I was supposed to go out there years ago, but God had other plans. But Italy is not going anywhere.
Yeah, bro. Venice is though. I think Venice is out the door.
Bro.
I heard it was sinking.
Oh
Something
shit.
like that, right?
It's sinking?
Is that Venice?
I gotta look that up.
Is that the place on the water?
Let me see. Venice, Italy. Sinking. Damn, it really is sinking. That's crazy.
By the way, I got all my jewelry on in the studio right now. Look at that.
I'm dead. I got all my motherfucking jewelry on. You could try to flex like your bitch had wanted.
Yeah, I was sad when I heard about that too.
Venice.
Yeah, I was like, damn. I never thought about going there, but like I still want to see it.
It's really crazy, man. Like environments that is like that can get flooded. You feel me? Like that's that close to water, because water is such a very powerful element. You feel me? Like it's very like if 80% of this planet is water, you know. So think about it. Like one giant tidal wave could fuck up everything. You feel me? And it's just wild, like living in the place, and like everything can be cool, and a giant tidal wave could just literally wipe away everything. That's insane to me, bro.
Bruh. That's
insane to me. I remember I was at Hangout Festival, and it was right on the beach. They had this giant stage right on the beach on both sides. And I remember we were watching fucking Cardi B had came out, and the whole beach from like where the stage was all the way as far as the eye could see was there to see Cardi B. Like the entire beach, it was crazy. And I remember looking at this sea of people and seeing Cardi B on the stage, and then looking over at the water and thinking, like, if a giant tidal wave was to come right now, we are all gone. Because the ocean,
y'all big drowned, and y'all can't even just run up out of
there.
That's
what I'm saying. Like the ocean is right there. Like we are the first to go.
Fleet will show up on y'all ass. We're here to claim the beach. Look at that.
Oh me, that shit was a very wild thought. I was like, damn.
Dumping mortars at you niggas. That shit would have been fucked.
That shit's crazy, man. I always thought about. I was listening to some Joe Rogan the other day. It was talking about like the colonizers who pulled up on like big ships to conquer lands. Like think about how the people must have felt. Like you're sitting there chilling, and this giant boat rolls up, and this dude gets off and starts killing everyone. It's like, whoa, what the fuck is going on?
That's why I'm like, I'd be grateful about Japan. I mean, United States, because it's like, but that shit don't happen.
This doesn't happen here, bro.
That shit don't happen. Ain't nobody finna pull up over here.
It's not finna happen.
Claiming land off boats, nigga.
It's not happening.
You getting straight doomed.
It's crazy, bro. I feel like it got to a point. I remember as a kid, I used to think that we just weren't allowed to have wars here.
Like,
you feel me? Like
there's
that
a rule.
Exactly. There's a rule, like in some law, that like we are not allowed to have wars in the United States. We have wars in every other country. We be fucking other countries up.
Like, could you even imagine another civil war? Like,
I don't know, really.
Yeah, it's just like, fuck. Like, if you in a heavily populated like city, nigga, like, what you finna just duke it right there?
Exactly. Like, that's why I feel like I feel for the countries that we are in war in, like the civilians of those countries. You feel me? That like have to live their everyday lives in total mayhem. That shit's insane, man. That is insane, bro.
Yeah, I couldn't even imagine, bro. Like, it's real like hurtful to think about those people. Because like they're going through it for real.
Oh,
and the worst of my problems is just getting bread.
I just need some money.
Yeah, like, and they over there struggling.
Bro, and that's the crazy part about the world we live in, man. It's just,
and it ain't even like we can just go over there and just be like, we finna help y'all. was like, what's that gonna do? I just wish we could all just be in a point where, like, you know, in the world where all the nations would just be like, hey, you know,
let's just chill.
Absolute peace, nigga. Like,
bro,
peace,
you know,
peace.
America has been in war since 2001.
Since 2001?
Yes, for 19 years, bro.
What war is that?
Like, at first it was the war on terror. I was looking at a timeline of the U.S. wars the other day. Like, this country has been at war for 1 second, man. I'm gonna pull up the exact article that has this data, bro. Alright, so the war in Afghanistan started in 2001. And then they had the invasion of Iraq in 2003. And like all the wars was all like Middle Eastern countries, for me. Like to this day. It's just crazy, man. But we've been going on for a little bit over an hour, fool. We can go ahead and wrap this up. Why don't you tell the people where they can find you on social media and find your music at?
Oh, you can find my music on YouTube, all platforms. Don't matter. Just type in my name, Coffey. Type in the songs. If you know them, if you don't, look them up, nigga. Look at that. Yeah, but
type my name.
Follow me at Good Morning _ Coffey and Instagram.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I'll have all my music and the links and all that too. Yeah,
for sure. Yeah. You got anything coming up that people can be on the lookout for?
I just dropped my video Lemons, and that was just kind of like a debut to like saying that I'm about to go ahead and drop an album this year.
Word.
And I'm planning on doing that by New Year's.
For
and
sure.
It's gonna be called Before I Go.
For sure, man. Definitely, bro. Gotta look out for my man Coffey. Straight out to Memphis, Tennessee, to the 615. And he's going to be doing his thing, man. Definitely come back to this interview, bro, because this man is going to be big one day. I can already tell, bro.
Yeah, and just enjoy the laughs.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Enjoy
most
the
definitely.
Stupidity and enjoy all of it, because those are the moments to find, you know.
Most definitely, man.
We know that's what y'all looking for. That virally shit, you know what I'm saying? Shit to go viral, that's stupid, you know.
I'm dead, man.
But we ain't going to give it to you.
Man, but I'm finna wrap it on up, ladies and gentlemen. If you made it this far, thank you very much for tuning in. Be sure to visit ysnradio.com for everything else, for more exclusive, more episodes, and be sure to look out for more to come in. Shout out to my man Coffey, ladies and gentlemen. It's the coolest podcast in the South, YSN Radio. Let's go.